So it seems as if things are heating up between Dana White and Jon Jones. So basically Dana White and Jon Jones are beefing over Jon not getting enough money, and Dana White saying, look, you get what you get. You can either take it or leave it. And Jon Jones just isn't having that. He's not liking it. It's not setting well with him. So he went on Twitter again after Dana White had a press conference yesterday. He says the reporter asked Dana to show the text messages. Instead, he gives a 55-second response talking about why would I lie? And he's talking about this segment in the post-conference interview.
Any plans to show those texts?
What do you do? Who do you believe? It's up to you guys.
Fair enough.
What would I lie for? What do I gain in lying about it? Why would I lie? It doesn't matter.
So Jon Jones continues and says, at no point did I ever demand anything from you, Dana. I simply asked for a super fight and asked to be compensated for it. You're the one who started talking negotiations publicly and showing the world how much you've been withholding from your athletes this whole time. And is referring to Dana White saying this about him.
Jon Jones and I have always had this, you know. I'm always looking at what Jon Jones could have been, you know. He could have been the LeBron of the sport. He could have been literally that big. You know, the stuff that he's been through to show up and think he, you know, basically demand $15 million or $20 million or $30 million. It's crazy.
Jon then goes on to say, Hunter and I had a very respectful conversation. I love how you're trying to paint this picture of me being some angry guy disrespectfully demanding money and then bringing up my out of the cage affairs to justify underpaying me by tens of millions for years. And again, he's referring to Dana White basically saying he was demanding money.
You know, Hunter told him, I'll walk in, you can come in here and walk through the numbers. I'll walk you through all the numbers. And he says, I don't give a fuck what the numbers are. I want what I want and that's it. It's not how life works. Why don't you guys fly back and tell your boss, I don't give a fuck what this company makes. This is what I want. You're going to give it to me. See how that fucking works out for you.
Jon then goes on to say, you're talking all that big guy stuff about not caring. Put your money where your mouth is and release me from that contract.
You know, it is what it is. I really don't care. I could care less, to be honest with you. So,
a fan of Jon Jones says, wouldn't you have the text too, though? And then Jon says, there are no texts, which is kind of confusing because, you know, usually that's a two-way thing. A lot of people debating if it was a phone call, but they're talking about text. I don't know. It's very confusing. Another guy says, get into boxing, Jon. You would definitely get paid what you deserve. Then Jon Jones says, I'd probably make more money in my first boxing match than my next 3 UFC fights combined. There's real estate, acting, just kicking it, and being a dad. No one needs to put up with Dana's lies.
Jon Jones can say whatever he wants publicly. It's his God-given right here in America. He can say whatever he wants. And when he's ready to come back and fight, he can.
Jon Jones isn't the only one that's kind of mad about the money. A guy by the name of Brandon Roval, after his prelim debut, his UFC fight debut, he got a submission win, and he had this to say.
Monday, you're going to have a ranking right next to your name as you told us you wanted. You cannot be that disappointed.
Man, I'm trying to make money out here. I'm trying to change my life. I'm not trying to go to work tomorrow. I have to go to work tomorrow. You know that? Like, I got to go to work tomorrow. That's because I didn't put on a good performance today. So.
No, you put on a fantastic performance. And on Monday morning when the rankings come out, Brandon Royval will be in those rankings after his UFC debut. Congratulations, bud, and good luck in the future.
It also makes you wonder, was money the reason Henry Cejudo retired, as he's looking to fight somebody in a boxing fight by the name of Ryan Garcia, a guy who has a professional boxing record of 17-0 with 14 knockouts.
I'm back, baby.
Francis Ngannou has actually been hanging out with Ryan Garcia, and they've been kind of doing some training videos together. Sugar Sean O'Malley has expressed that he wants more money for better competitors, saying that he'll continue to fight for the money that he's making. He just won't fight better people for the money that he's getting right now. He says he wants more money. Who knows how much money they could be getting? Who knows if they're getting the right amount of money? Are they ungrateful? Are they taking it for granted? Or is the UFC keeping a little bit more change to themselves? I don't know. That's something only Dana White would know, and I'm not sure we're going to get that information. But that's it for this one, guys. Let me know how you feel in the comments below about all of this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.